When you watch strong and fast backline player Damian de Allende tear across the rugby field, it's hard to believe that just 5 years ago he was a scholar at Cape Town's Milnerton High.
This is where your rugby career started. What is it like to be back?
No, it's pretty special. It's nice to come back to a place where you made a lot of memories, and it's nice to come support the kids as well. They really take a lot out of it and they really appreciate it, so it's quite nice to be back here.
Headmaster Paul Bessener always knew there was something special about Damian, a fun-loving learner and natural athlete who excelled not just at rugby, but at every sport he tried.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hello, David. Still calls me sir, after all these years.
You must be so proud of how far Damian's come.
We're so proud of him as a school, and the PRO that he's done has been absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if everybody knows, but there were many schools that tried to get Damian to leave. He was offered bursaries and he was offered scholarships, but he's a typical Milnerton boy, loyal to the community and to the school, and so he stayed. And we're very proud of him, very much so.
Integrity goes a long way. I heard Damian was quite the troublemaker growing up.
He was always playing jokes and having fun, and I recall on one occasion during some matric dress-up, he came in a massive gorilla suit and ran up and down the corridors and terrorized the teachers for the day. But of course that was Damian, and everybody loved him for that. I think it was good fun.
He's a professional rugby player. His name has to be on a board somewhere.
Jade, if you have a look behind me up here, you'll see his name's up twice. Once for cricket. Not many people know that he actually got into the provincial team first for cricket when he was in grade 10 or 11, and eventually the rugby came.
So you're quite a latecomer to rugby.
I only started playing rugby in high school. I played soccer and cricket at Milnerton Primary. I only started really taking rugby seriously when I got to grade 10.
The school's rugby field will always be special to Damian. It's where he learned to love the game and scored his first winning try.
What was it like coaching Damian?
Well, it was nice coaching him. He was an easy guy to coach. He was always very committed, trained hard, was very focused, always wanted to be first when we did speed runs and stuff. But I think that's part of his character, you know, hard-working, and I think at the early stage he knew exactly what he wanted. As I predicted when he was about 19, I said at 23 he'll make Springboks. He made it actually at 22, but he turned 23 on tour, and I think he has got a bright future in the game.
Damian, would you say that Heinrich is one of the reasons why you are where you are today?
Yeah, Mr. Martin taught me a lot coming through rugby. He first made me actually believe when I was 16 years old that I could make a career out of it, and that gave me a lot of confidence. Yeah, he has taught me a lot. I still visit him every now and again at the school, and we still talk, and he still gives me advice. And yeah, he's also come from a rough background, and he's also got quite a numerous achievements in rugby as well. So it's quite nice to have someone like him to look up to, and someone like him helping me in my career as well.
If you could go back and tell your 16-year-old self something, what would it be?
Sure, that would actually be quite difficult. Not anything rugby related, but more school related. I think I would have tried to study a bit harder. I did put rugby before anything else, and I'll never regret that. But yeah, if there's one thing I could go back and change, it's probably to go study a bit harder than what I actually tried.
Damian's Western Province practice sessions are now an important commitment, and his teammates love his positive energy.
If you hear the name Damian de Allende, there's always like a little chuckle, because every single morning being at training, you'll always expect something from Damian. If it's a loud shout, if it's a loud song, but he will always entertain you, lighten up your days. Even in the huddle, there's always something you will do out of the ordinary. But he always bring a laugh, and he always bring a positive vibe to the team and to your face.
There's another sport that Damian excels in, the gentlemanly game of golf, which he enjoys with his close friends.
Jamie tells me you guys go way back.
It has been a while. It's been preschool, primary school, high school. Him and I know each other for 18, close to 20 years now. He's a big character, a standout character. He's been that way since primary school, high school. Always had that little naughty streak in him, and it's good to see that on the field. He gets into a little bit of a niggle, but you know, he's always the gentle one off the field, especially his close, loyal friends. He stays humble, stays big, gentle character, and it's good to always see that. And then you wiggle your bum out.
For real?
No, I'm just showing you how to get daughter.
What Damian enjoys most about golf is being able to practice the focus and concentration that is also so important in scoring in Super Rugby.
Good shot. How's the season been for you?
This year we actually achieved most of our goals. We wanted to beat majority of South African teams home and away, and I think we achieved that. And when we toured as well, it's quite difficult to tour. Being away from home and being away for so long, it does get quite tough. And A lot of the guys do struggle, but yeah, we set out to win 2 games on tour and we managed to do that, which was quite nice.
What would you say is the recipe for your team's success?
In the beginning of the year, we always set our team goals and what we want to achieve throughout the year. Yeah, we've achieved some of our goals that we set out as a team, and we still got quite a few youngsters in the team, me included, which is quite nice because it keeps a lot of the older guys hungry, keeps them, a lot of them in their place as well. Hopefully we can carry on improving as a team.
I saw you nominated for You Spectacular Sexiest Man of the Year. What was that like?
Yeah, obviously it's a nice achievement, but yeah, I'm not really fazed about stuff like that. I get quite shy in front of the camera.
Well, you might be shy, but the camera loves you.
I hope so.
The coveted Sexiest Man award was scooped by our very own Jonathan Boynton-Lee. But we'll admit, the humble Damian, with his infectious sense of humour, is serious competition.
Damian, it's been so incredible getting to know you a bit better and play golf with you. But before I go, there is one thing I just have to do. I've been watching Jeannie D feel the abs of many rugby players over the years, and my hands are all warmed up now, so I'm ready to touch, pause, and engage.